Hello and welcome to Host Off Duty. So, this would be our weekly Wednesday or Thursday series where we're going to be sharing our life outside of managing Airbnb. Because, as you know, even if we manage SDR operations 24/7, we still got to have a life.
And I'm cooking a local Filipino dish. It's called Pinakbet, or more commonly known as Pinakbet. I started by simmering the pork, which I'm using as my primary meat of choice. I simmered it with a little bit of water until all the water drained and the pork got fried in its own oil. So when it started oiling up, I stir fried it a bit in my pan, and then I added onions and garlic, which is the base for most Filipino sauteed dishes. So I just mixed them all up, as you can see, and then I started adding seasoning. So you're gonna see me adding those later on. I added some black pepper, oyster sauce, and then the key ingredient would be it's called shrimp paste in most cultures, but it's bagoong. That's what it's called locally. And for those who would be asking me for the recipe, I'm just gonna have to say I'm sorry because I don't follow one. I particularly just keep adding ingredients until I hear my ancestors whisper, "That's enough, child." So that's the process that I follow when I'm seasoning my dishes. So after you've added the seasonings, just keep sauteing them, and you're gonna see that it's gonna crust your pan. Let it be, because that's where all of the flavors will be coming from. So once it's all crusty and sauteed perfectly, we can now start adding the vegetables. So at the same time, I just bought pre-cut assorted mixed vegetables from the market. That this has string beans, squash, some bitter gourd, okra, and eggplants. And once they're all cut up in bite-sized pieces, you just toss them all in, and then you saute them all together. After a few minutes of sauteing, you're gonna add a few cups of water to your liking. I don't add too much, maybe a couple of cups would be enough. And then as it simmers, it's gonna be glazed in the pan and get all that crustiness that you had at the beginning to really just blend in and mix in with the flavors. And then that's it. You just let it simmer, cover it, and wait until the vegetables are, I'm gonna say 3/4 cooked. I don't fully cook them because after you turn off the heat, the rest of the vegetables will still be cooked from the residual heat. And there you have it. So this week I was busy cooking. Thank you, and this is just your SDR hero.